Hello and welcome back to the return to the remake. Today we are going to delve further into the remake. We are now be playing it just after the announcement of Rebirth, and also like discussing potential theories and stopping talking about many different things as we're going along. Again, the only thing I don't want to know about so far is the Yuffie DLC. The idea is to play to get to the Yuffie DLC intermission. But it's been fun just been playing through the remake as well. It's been a lot of fun just be returning to the remake, talking about looking for breadcrumbs, and there's already things that begin to see that could potentially be red flags for like they've already pre-thought of things that are going to potentially be like either parallel universes, multiple universes, different timelines. Who knows? We'll obviously find out in the next like 7 odd years in terms of the 3 year of the 3-game project. But one thing is, it's pretty exciting to play through it. And one of the things I just want to shout out for is now I'm playing on the PS5. This is my first experience on the PS5. 60 FPS. The transitions, the whole game is so smooth. It is a genuine joy to play. I feel like the game is intended to be played on this platform or an engine this powerful. Not that it was bad for the PS4 to release. Like the PS4 version is still fantastic, but this just feels like this just doesn't. There's no jank. There's no issue here whatsoever. And it's genuinely fun to play again. So yeah, but it just does feel very smooth, and yeah, I genuinely enjoy playing through in this smooth contrast that it is. And the game looks so clean. The cutscenes, the characters look so clean in this mode as well. So yeah, looking forward to jumping in. We just got to the we're about to start chapter 4, which is where we do the Jesse. Where we're going to jump into Jesse. So it'll be Jesse, Wedge, and Biggs. Where we go and we have to go and collect something from it. It's just a Jesse's backstory. So without further ado, we'll jump straight on in. Boom. Speaking of Jesse's story, and because we're open to the like base game spoilers and stuff like that, I'm going to talk about it now during this chapter, because I'm pretty convinced that we're not going to have a chance to do it. We don't have a chance to do it at the end of the game. But one of the things that surprises me about later on is that actually, Biggs is still alive, right? Which is like a big, huge change to the original storyline, right? Which isn't being spoken about much from what I've seen. But like, one thing that surprises me is they put a lot of time into Jesse in this game. I'm surprised that out of all the characters they chose to keep alive, it was Biggs. Like, I thought they would have kept Jesse alive or something like that. Looking back on it now, keeping Jesse alive probably would have made it, because they've done a lot of character growth on her and a lot of work on her in this version of the game, just to take her out. You know, and whilst it makes it very tragic, you know, it's like the fact that Jesse is. Well, as close to confirmed dead as we possibly know. Wedge, we don't actually know, and Biggs, we do know is alive. But like, it's still in my head. I'm thinking, how the hell did they get out alive? You know, it's like the only way they would get out alive is if a whisper saved them, because they were in that tower. There's no way you're gonna get out in time. But yeah, that's just my thought. I found it surprising that she kept Biggs alive, because there's not much. He's like the one of the 3 characters that doesn't have much characterization in this version of the game. Like, Wedge gets a bit of development because of the cats and stuff like that, you know, there's a lot. I don't know if I even spoke to Wedge. Oh no, it's not this part of the game. Obviously we get, there's more lore into him and his cats and all that kind of stuff. I swear you can speak to Wedge like now. I might be going mad. But I can't remember where Wedge's house is. Oh no, it's when you come back after this chapter. You know, Wedge, you know, like development more on him and Jesse, and obviously Jesse gets a lot of development, whereas Biggs is just kind of there. And then Biggs is the one who survives. So maybe that was the intention, so maybe Biggs comes back and has become a major part of the story later on. He's to lay low, hide from fate as we know it, to potentially become one of the major heroes or something like that. Or be a clutch hero at the end, we don't know. In the scene where we see Biggs at the end, Jesse's gloves are at a little table by the window. I can't say I've ever seen that before or aware of that, but that'd be kind of nuts if it is. But the order of events, I don't understand how that would fit into the order of events. But she literally dies in front of us. So if they're alive, like Biggs doesn't look like he dies. He just looks like he's sleeping, right? Like he's just unconscious. She dies right in front of Tifa and Cloud. She legitimately dies, and the Tifa's in pieces and all that stuff. Like, now there's two ways of going about it. One, keeping. Hang on, I'm trying to not have the light contrast happen. One, they're being kept alive, and it's going to be like, oh, don't kill main characters. It's going to be like a cheese way out of things, or it's a different, or it could be the whole different timelines thing of now two have gone into one, and they've somehow survived it. And there was a different reality, and I'm going based off of this is like when in the trailer for Rebirth, Cloud's telling the flashback story, and Tifa's like, what, you think you saw me die? You think I'm an imposter? Now, with that line alone, you might think, actually, two timelines have become one. So maybe there was a timeline where those three survived, and now Biggs is alive because the Whispers are effectively defeated. Again, possibility. I'm just throwing crazy ideas out as I'm thinking them on the moment. But, you know, now that trailer has made us think a lot more about what could be happening here. And we know that this isn't just a remake. This isn't called remake because the game is a remake of Final Fantasy VII. So yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump on him.
You all set?
Always ready to go, Jesse. Some people theorize that Jesse is alive too. Well, Biggs dies too, I think, but plus the pillar capsule. Yeah, but what do you mean Biggs dies too? Biggs is alive at the end of the game.
Awesome.
We see Biggs alive, sleeping in the bed.
Dark. Don't be late.
If he was dead, they wouldn't have shown that shot. Well, that's it. But in this game, we didn't know there was a timeline.
Just another job.
So, and here, look, Cloud's actually off topic to that. Cloud's starting to care about. So I actually think Jessie is a trigger to make Cloud care about this group. Tifa and Jessie, the two girls that make him care about this group. Because he's like all about money.
Last train's already left. Which is why we borrowed these bikes. Need a lift to the
whilst
plate?
Tifa is very welcome looking after him.
Easy. You've been acting weird. Like
Jessie is someone he doesn't know and still fights to keep him in the group.
And don't get me started on
and
all
he makes him
that.
feel like,
all right, I'll give you
home
that.
kind of sense.
But how did you
so
know
he
I
goes
wanted
to
to
care
head
about
topside?
Jessie and all that.
Was I talking in my sleep? What else did I say?
No,
this is
we
the.
just figured
I think
you
this
wanted to see your
chapter's more
parents,
important than
that's
people make out to be.
Nailed it, huh?
Because we.
Yep, right on the head.
So, seeing
Because
as we
of
don't
her
have any
charm,
family of our own,
he's kind of
how
like,
about you
yeah,
let us be a part of yours for a
like
bit?
to be friends
You
with
know,
her, kind of thing.
spread the wealth.
Are your parents still around?
You show it after we defeat the fails of the big engagement.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll see it more when we get there.
Okay then.
I mean, we know that she likes Cloud for
Here's to
different
onward
reasons, but
family
like,
reunions.
she definitely makes Cloud feel at home with this group more than anybody else. Like, she fights for Cloud in the group more than Tifa does initially. Tifa's just trying to look out for Cloud in general, whereas Jessie's like, I want you to be there.
Boys have your brand spanking new IDs?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's lay down some rubber.
Crank that frog!
Okay, you got it.
Well, Wedge has a very goodbye message in the Shinra Tower.
You hear me?
Yo, how's it going, Fat Steve?
Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm not going plateside for the reason they think I am. Look, you saw the way the reactor went up. It was huge, right?
Oh, check out this. Oh, let me do the bike ride. No, check out
Isn't
this.
that what you said?
You're welcome back, Stewie.
Yeah. That was wishful thinking.
Right.
Deep down, I know
Get
it
your
was my
cat jams
fault.
ready out for this moment.
I used a more powerful blasting agent than the directions called for. It had nothing to do with the Mako.
Let's say you're right. So what?
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. But, since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse.
Yo,
owned by
Stewie, in with the
Shinra.
gift of sub to the Fat Steve. I paused the alerts for just a minute, just for like cutscenes and stuff. But
With your help,
I'll
we won't
unpause it when we
need
get to
luck.
like the walking scene. But dude, thank you so much for yet another gift of sub to the channel and to Fat Steve. Fat Steve, enjoy your emote, my friend.
Ready?
I do like this song, unironically. It's such a jam.
Alright, here comes the hard part.
And that is...
The fake IDs may have held up, but from this point on, if we get pinged by a scam...
They'll come for us.
Yeah, what he said.
Get out of the way, boys.
Just like that?
Did anybody like doing this trophy
They
as well?
got Cloud, remember?
To get the good ending.
Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers get mandatory training.
Well then, you gonna take my breath away?
This song
My
kind of
head's
reminds
in
me
your
of
face.
the beginning of Final Fantasy X
Don't
as
blame
well.
me if you get
Sat
sick.
down. Bam, bam, bam. They're like,
We've got company.
Someone's having fun.
this scene's actually it's not just simple. The biking in this game
Through the neon street tonight.
is
Get off.
I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's a bit awkward because you can't just catch up to it. Like you have to like work towards catch up and play defensive. It is made a really fun way of doing it. I think the inspiration for these. I feel the inspiration for this mission and like even the later one that's already in the game anyway is the way these are designed. It's off Advent Children. Advent Children have one of the coolest bike cutscene chases I've seen.
Wait,
You'll know what I'm
just
talking
me or
about.
did we slow down?
In the movie, and then this feels like it. This feels like that scene out of Advent Children. Yo, how's it going? How's it going, Cole? Great to see you.
We've bitten off more than we can chew. What do we do?
Shut up.
I am loving it.
Don't I have a special move? Oh yeah.
That's some super secret technique.
Wait, why is that thing back in the corner?
Of course not.
Doing good, thank you, Cole. Yeah, but I love the fact it was over the top of Advent Children. Like, I think it was supposed to be.
Got more company.
And then the bit with Rude and Reno trying to blow it all up is so fun. I mean, it's so unrealistic, but it's still fun.
We should keep our distance to be safe, yeah?
Oh, they dropped bombs.
Wow, Cloud, you really are good at this.
Isn't there a way to like do a different move? Oh no, that's the other guy's move.
Heads up, drones.
One thing after another. Come on, Wedge. Gun it.
I am gunning it!
You're good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough.
Ow.
All right then. Do your thing. Steady.
Now you're just spoiling me. Woo!
Ow.
Feeling good, Jackie.
I'm waiting.
I swear there's a move where I could do like a targeted attack. Oh my god, man. Oh, one does range. Oh, there it is. Oh, it does say in the corner. I'm not looking. It also says up on the help. Hey, it's that guy with the who has a figure, whoever that guy is.
He's less than a few minutes out.
Copy. Think it's him?
He must be so popular. He got an action figure made for him.
Quick. That kind of disrupted.
We're gunning for you!
Can you not?
Cloud, we need help! Please!
I'm a little busy.
Yeah! That was so cool!
That's an ex-soldier for you. Next to him, we look like kids on trikes.
You're damn right.
You're part of that weed too, you know.
We made it!
Woo! Topside!
Keep going till we hit the station.
No, head straight for the warehouse. Aww. Our magical ride is almost at an end.
Why are you talking like we're not here?
Because
You're not.
Clearly we are.
I love Boo. Clearly we are. Shut up.
Not over yet. Wow! Help!
Oh damn! Did you see where he went? He went flying. This isn't flying. Hey, he should have crashed there. That doesn't make any sense.
not much of a challenge, huh?
Oh, it's weird that it's R1 because it's like changing.
Ridiculous!
Time's up. Break off before he shows. Copy.
What's going on?
See, this is where it's all very African children. Like that just doesn't happen, dude.
Well, hello!
Who's this?
Too quick for the eye. You cross it, you die. Now, mind if I cut in? Woo! Splendid! I've been looking for a new dance partner. Private party, huh? That's fine. I'll settle for a race then. Just one.
You talking to me?
I most certainly am.
Then no.
So terribly sorry. Your words failed to reach my ears, sluggish and slow as they are.
What's this guy's deal?
The lady's curiosity has been piqued. My name
How
is
can you
Will.
hear each other so
You may
clearly?
address me by the more accurate
Oh, he got me!
Speed demon.
Speed demon!
My ears are attuned to the feminine voice.
Ugh, today's the worst.
Yes, yes, this is the contest I've been waiting for. What a wonderful gift you've given to me. How the fire rages!
What is he up to now?
Not bad. You have a promise and an abiding affection for your mount. But one cannot simply ride one's bike.
One cannot simply ride one's bike. Okay, there's a line. One cannot simply ride one's bike.
There, one must unlock its true potential. Become one with the machine. Like this.
Who's that guy on his bike? I don't know, but he's got a figure made for him.
Can't catch a break.
Must be important, right? Speed demon! Yeah!
My heart beats faster by the second.
Because that's not dangerous either. Here it comes. Oh, I hate the electric. I failed for the good ending because of you. Stupid.
We should keep our distance to be safe, yeah?
Okay.
Had enough?
Don't be absurd. As if I could ever grow
Soldier
tired of your
here.
company. Naughty, naughty!
Naughty,
Until one of
naughty.
our flames is forever extinguished, our dance will never end! Going for me!
Yeah, I was going pending.
Vroom!
Very first on the hard mode, then you skip this whole thing.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, it is called Elite Skip Thing. I still did it.
Come on, let's push it past the red line!
I had no problem replaying the game on hard mode just to enjoy the game. It's good for replay really if you want to skip this. 'Cause it could be annoying to do. I'll let speedrunners skip it.
Well, well, well. I do believe this round is yours.
His bike's still going though.
Maybe next time we can keep it just between the two of us.
Maybe.
How did Cloud jump in the air and still be on top of the bike, by the way? Let's not talk about how he jumped on top of a bike, moving that speed. How did he not just go, jump?
We did it! Go team!
That doesn't happen on a moving bike, guys. Just saying. Because Soldier. Final Fantasy makes up rules all the time, and people make up rules for it.
You passed the test.
What test?
Driving.
Did more than just pass.
Not really. You made it by the skin of your teeth, if we're being honest.
Whatever.
I didn't get a good ending.
I bet you held back because I was with you.
Didn't want you to fall.
So now I'm too weak to stay on a bike? Huh?
Just hold on tight, will you? What?
I might be falling after all. Psych?
I don't even remember all this. I don't remember that whole conversation. No, but the good ending, she kisses him on the cheek, doesn't she?
Oh, would you look at that? It's the end of the ride.
Psych? It's actually annoying that she says psych. Like, I wish it's just like adults don't do that. You know what I mean? They wouldn't go, "Oh, psych." Just playing
We'll
with
go
you.
1 foot from here. Don't want to draw too much attention to ourselves.
Hey, did these things leave a mark?
Oh.
They got you pretty good.
Oh, and I'm running on fumes.
Don't worry, we'll top you up soon enough. Now let's roll.
I unironically love this chapter. I love having a. I'm so glad there was a chapter where you're with these three and none of the others really matter. Wherever it's just put in for sake, you could argue this is filler, but I don't care. I actually love the fact that this is a chapter and you get like a dedicated chapter to Big Swish and Jesse.
The residential area.
I mean, it's
just beyond
debated
this
whether it's
gate.
really filler. I
Mind
mean, you
doing
could
the
say,
honors?
because I would say it helped Cloud. He cares about this group after this chapter, after this little journey here. Like, as of yesterday or this day that he woke up, he did not care about Avalanche. But after this, he seems to have, like, all three of these, he has a bit of, like, understanding about. And, like, he's, like, developed a level of friendship to. Like, there might be, like, the first people who actually go, yeah, we like you. Like, because in his life, he's been a loner, right, this entire life. He has, in his head and his heart, Tifa, and that's about it. No one else there's no one else important, significant in his life until he starts the journey in this game. Oh, and Zack, right? But like, and whatever soldier buddy he has. There isn't many people that Clouds really knows on friends. So these are like a group of people just accepted him. And he doesn't even know who he is, and they're just accepting him. So actually, that's why he seems to care. And I think these three are the trigger for that, especially Jessie. But if she survives, I'd say like he probably would develop feelings for her, probably more than the other two potentially. But it's just wild speculation. It's just an idea that, you know, that could have happened. Alright, thanks a lot, Mushroom. And it does expand as well. You get to go on top of Sector 7. So when we walk through Sector 7 in a minute, like, it's kind of almost foreshadowing that this is not going to be here in a while. Especially if you know. Like, at this point. If you've never played Final Fantasy VII before, and you don't know what's coming,
You've got an
it's a
arm
different
on
story.
it.
But this is Sector 7, right? So her parents are from Sector 7. So we already know that this nice village and stuff like that is going to be destroyed soon. And it's kind of like holy. So it's not just the slums that we're growing like ties to, it's the above now.
Here we are. The employee housing district, where they put you when your parents work for Shinra. While their reactors were slowly killing the planet, we were living the good life.
And what they also build up upon in this as well, even though it's very brief, is they showcase the other avalanche, or we'll call it the actual avalanche, you know, which is something that actually you don't. It's never really been mentioned before outside of Final Fantasy VII. So it's kind of cool to see that actually the other branch shows up, and there's like a few references to them quite on and off throughout the game, but this is the first time you really see them. There you go. That's wrong, but whatever. Yeah, Crisis Core mentions them, but yeah, it's not in the OG. There's nothing about it. It's just, I wouldn't say Avalanche. You think about it, but you know, it makes you think. In the original, Avalanche is like a few people. How would they have such a scope? How would they have people like so many people know they are? Actually, now we're going to see why.
Come here. Ugh,
Now we can see
no
where to go
dice.
like cats.
Someone's playing hard to get.
And it looks nice and peaceful, you know. And look, you still see the dark Shimmer Tower ahead of us, all the big pipe, and there's the highways. Like it's such a good world building there. I just wonder what that power is. That's probably Mako, to be fair. That's probably a big Mako pump. Like, I've been thinking about it. These big pipes, that's all Mako in there, right? That's got to be all Mako. Like, that's how they transport Mako across all of Midgar. Like, even down to this, look.
Folks here must be living off 3 or 4 times what I do.
And the reality being, this is just like a normal neighborhood. Like, it genuinely is like a neighborhood that we'd all like be full, we could relate to, you know.
Figures. Still leaves the lights on every night. For the girl who only comes home once every other blue moon. Mom's an old-fashioned type like that.
Think she'll make us pizza? Her Midgar special?
She's quite the cook. Quick to whip up finger-licking food, even if you drop by in the dead of night.
And she loves guests who ask for seconds or thirds. Okay, let's head in. Cloud, you know what to do. Why don't you wait around the
Not
corner
invited
over
to
there?
pizza night.
Okay.
It's
Sad.
a shame you won't get to try the Midgar special. You would have really liked it.
But I'm hungry. When does Cloud get to eat, man? He hasn't even eaten. Is that Badger from Breaking Bad? Boys Bridge. I don't know. I don't remember Badge. I don't remember Badger, I'm afraid. It was a nice touch since we learn later on Wedge is a cat daddy. Exactly.
With your help, we won't need luck. You'll take on just
Really gives
about
depth
any
to
job,
Avalanche's
right?
observation. Yeah, it does. It's such a good level.
Well, I
to it.
need you to rob my house. Think you can do that for me? Go in through the back door when the coast is clear. The signal will be obvious.
Once the lights come on, it's go time. Time to go.
Don't mind me, I'm just breaking things. Just kick everything. The cats show up quite a lot in this game, actually. He doesn't need to eat because soldier.
Inside, you'll find a room with 2 doors. Don't take the one in front of you. You want the room on the right.
Okay, that's the one I'll
That's
go
where
for.
you'll find it.
Can you make? Do you reckon, like, if Cloud has gone into eat with them, Jess's mum would be like, "Is that your boyfriend?" Bet they would.
Going? You get so fixated, lose sight of things. That's why I'm glad you've got a rock like this. Always there, taking up space. Hey. Raised on praise, I see.
So that's where she gets it from.
The legendary Midgar special. Fantastic as always, Mrs. R.
I always keep enough ingredients on hand to make extra just for you.
Oh.
We'll be chatting Mom up in the kitchen, so don't even bother being quiet. There's no way she'll ever hear you. Dad'll be in there, but it's okay. I need you to grab his Shinra ID
Then you
card.
now start to see
Yeah,
why
I know I should do it myself,
Jesse
but-
changed.
But I honestly don't think I'm up to it.
Because in this one scene
Just do
alone,
this for me,
you
okay?
think Jesse, you begin to see that Jesse from the beginning of the game doesn't seem to, you don't get this impression that she seems to care about being part of Avalanche, or she's not fussed. Like when she meets Cloud, she's like trying to show off, like, yeah, Barrett's just talking about saving the planet, yeah. Actuality, she has her own reason for it, you know, and we begin to see why. Like she's an actress, you know, like you can see like a even picture of her on the wall. Like she was like training to be an actress at the Gold Saucer, I believe, or something. It's fully clear under that sheet.
Jesse.
You know what would have been cool? First person mode. Just so you could like do like zoom ins. Because they obviously put a lot of work onto this. I think there's 4 things you can interact with, but only 3 of them work each time.
What's this?
Dear Mom and Dad, sorry for not getting in touch sooner, but I'm working at the Gold Saucer as an actress now.
Cloud B
It
notes.
wasn't easy, and I had a lot of help from people along the way. But I managed to land a starring role. Enclosed are 2 tickets to my play. Looking forward to seeing you both there.
Jesse Raspberry as the princess?
Oh, that's the first time you hear her surname. Like at first I was like, is that really their surname, Raspberry? But yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? Like, you're just like, holy, because like, I don't remember Jig, Biggs and Wedge getting a surname, but they actually give Jessie a surname as well. So it makes it almost like she's part of the cast. Also, that look that Cloud was doing there, reading that, reminded me of Peepo Notes, the Cloud version. If there's ever a Cloud version of Peepo Notes, that's it. There's something over here you can interact with as well, I'm sure of it. There you go.
This isn't it.
Oh, okay. But what is it? What is it? Yo, Pog, check out that PC. Wait, it's just a monitor, keyboard, and a mouse. Hey, where's the computer? It's a tray. Where's the actual computer? Excuse me, game.
My dad, he was a maintenance supervisor at the reactor.
Thanks.
Yeah, but if it's an all-in-one, the back would be bigger, would it not? Like, the back would be a lot bigger if it's an all-in-one. Yeah, but there's just a chair under the desk. There's nothing like, there's nothing there. Mind you, it's Shinra. They might have super technology for all we know. Well, considering half the size of things, look at the size that they need to power some Mako. Do you know what I mean? Like, really cool that you can look outside the window normally and it just looks like exactly the same. It's not just an image. It's mucking up. Yeah, that is true. That's why. Maybe I'm just out of touch of modern. But yeah, her dad being like that, you start to see why. She does explain it, but you start to see why, like, she's now fighting against Shinra. Like, because she feels like the only one who's not fully invested into, like, beating Shinra. Like Biggs and Wedge are like, yeah, whatever.
I've been waiting for.
Jesse's like actually the most normal character that we meet in the game.
Now that is a damn good line.
In terms of she's the closest to a civilian, I would say. I feel like she didn't fit into Avalanche.
And here we are.
Or the group. In terms of in a militant mindset. Not just I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but that's how I feel. I feel like she didn't fit. Like she's there, but she's not fully into it.
When are you going to give up on the gold saucer? How long has it been since you even performed?
A lot of people really rely on Jesse.
As a stagehand, though, right?
Oh, fair enough.
You can beat one of those anywhere. So why not come home and get a job at the Sector 8 theater?
You could perform
I'll
Loveless.
think about it. You know, I'd really love to stay and chat, but we gotta go.
So soon?
Yeah, well, we hadn't even planned on dropping by. But Wedge wanted some of your famous pizza.
So good.
Sure I can't tempt you with some more?
Maybe just a couple slices, Mrs. R.
Wedge!
Hey, I'm doing it for you guys. You don't want me going to work on an empty stomach.
It's only 20
I'm
to
planning
1.
on using
right?
a weaker
21 in the
blasting
morning.
agent this time. Since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is
20
to
to 1 in the morning. She's up
by
cooking
Shinra.
pizza for everybody. It's like, what? Okay.
Hey there.
Jesse's mom
Is it?
got it going on.
Now comes the hard part. I'm gonna use this to sneak into the
Good thing
7-6
Gold
annex.
Source is only 5 minutes away, right?
All right, let's get to it.
Sorry, but you're staying outside. Only I know what to steal from where.
Yeah,
so
where's
it's
it
gotta
going,
be
Emmett?
me who goes in.
So, we came all this way just to eat pizza?
You think I'd let you off that easy? You're gonna earn every slice helping Cloud. Just do the thing where you draw everyone's attention away, like you did at my parents'. What's the word again? Maybe I'm more nervous than I thought.
Diversion.
Yeah, that. Nice one, military man.
So what? Does this mean we're gonna ask some Shinra folks
How's
out
it going,
to dinner?
Matrix? Welcome. How are you doing, well?
You know damn well what she means.
He
While
just
you're
ait
inside,
food and he's a
we
punch
make
in
sure
the
the
stomach.
guards are
It's
focused
gonna
on the
help.
outside. Yeah?
Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. When you see a flare go up, that's your cue. Rush the front gates and make for the warehouse plaza. The more hell you raise, the more time you buy me.
You're gonna run this guy into the ground, aren't you?
How much time do you think you'll need?
Not too much. I'll be in and out. I'll send up another flare when I'm done. We rendezvous in the vacant lot up ahead.
Hold on. How are we supposed to get back to the slums? Wait for the first train?
No, I want to be back before that. Don't worry, I have something worked out. Now, let's get this done.
When do they sleep? I mean, reality being, they're
Well,
going to finish
that
this mission, get
diversion's
home
not
by
gonna
like 3
create
AM.
itself.
Then they wake up at the crack of dawn to go meant to be going to the reactor
Jesse's
5.
dad was in there, right?
Yeah.
Mako poisoning.
Mako.
Happened while Jesse was doing a show with the Gold Saucer. But what do you care?
No. I want to hear it.
Jesse always
And that's
wanted
when
to
you
be
know
an
Cloud
actress.
starts caring.
Worked her ass off for years. Until finally she caught a break. Top billing. Parents were thrilled. And then, right before opening night,
Her
Bam.
dad had an accident.
collapsed from overwork. And in the worst possible place, Mako's storage. Lay there half a day before someone found him. Been like that ever since. No change whatsoever. That's what got her into planetology. And led her to seek out Avalanche. How far we've come.
Jesse's got a theory about it. Thinks her dad's spirit is stuck now, between his body and the heart of the planet. So if we don't shut down the reactors soon,
You'll get caught up in the flow and poof. What's so funny?
Just that I
I love that
understand how you
reactor in the
feel,
background, by the way. How
unlike
cool
most
does it
of the
look?
time.
I see.
Look at the depth in the graphics. Like that reactor in the background really paints how big these reactors are. Like, you know, the modern technology that you can do with this game is like a whole new level. Like you don't really think about how big Shinra Tower is, and you're climbing it in the original game. Actually, look at it. Look at it's not just one little tower. Oh, it's like a whole thing. Like the depth they've created it. And look at that light coming out, the Mako in the background. And Cloud's starting to get an understanding
Mako's the essence of
human
life itself,
side of him.
of memory and hope. It's not something you burn in a reactor just to keep the lights on. Hell no. Oh, don't tell Jessie about this little chat, okay? When she gets pissed, ooh, she gets punchy.
Thank you for the 100
Well,
limit. I'll unpause everything in a
No
minute.
promises.
He's serious, Cloud. She'll beat the shit out of us.
Not my problem.
This guy.
This guy. This
Hey,
dude.
It's the lot Jesse was talking about. We rendezvous here when we've got what we came for.
Gotta stay hidden. Wait for the signal.
It's so quiet.
Just need to get past this gate.
Wait,
How does she get past this gate?
where are the guards?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense there's no guards here, by the way. Like, at all. This guy. Oh,
Looks like someone beat us here.
but who?
And I don't think it was Jesse.
This had better not get in the way of our plans.
It won't.
Yeah, I know about this
Don't
being the
see
first
anyone.
outbound glitch, actually.
What the hell happened?
Hey man, the plaza's that way.
I
The
can't.
warehouses are further in. Jesse's supposed to be circling around.
You could walk back this
right?
way, couldn't you?
Where are you going, Cloud? This way.
It doesn't benefit any, like, there's no glitch around. It doesn't let you skip anything, but you can, like, be able to get down there or something, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Wait, hold on.
No need for us to rush. Let's scout it out.
They're like, we have
first.
to be quick, and he's
I
like,
can
oh.
handle this solo.
What? You're trying to keep us out of it now? Don't be a jackass.
We're in this together.
Don't expect me to save you.
If you need to check your gear, now's the time. Give the word when you're good
I'll
to
do
go.
the joke and the break.
You can use that vending
last
machine
thing.
over there to stock up.
Don't madge me. This is different. This is a recording. I'll message you when we're doing it. Yeah, there's no need to skip anything after finding the people's died to find everything. I mean, it's good that they patched it, to be honest with you.
Guess there's a training center too. Could go a few rounds before the main event.
So yeah, there's some limited items here. What? Oh. Also, here there's like a little.
Man, I get really.
Should save it. The sound's really ominous here. 49 minutes of the game is installed.
I'm nervous.
You're making a mistake, lass. This game's awful. It's not a real remake. Yeah, I didn't even know about the training center, but I'm gonna bring it to attention now. Also, there's a chest here. Down here is a training center. Now, Big just mentioned it, but I'm not sure if that was always. I feel like that wasn't always in it. But this is like a place where you can actually level up or something. You actually gain experience or all.
Think you can stop me? So long. Brace yourself. Was never in doubt.
Training bonus gained. What does that even mean? Hold up. Yeah, I've heard this is quite a good grinding spot actually. I wonder what training bonus is. Does it actually say what it did? I don't think it does anywhere. The training bonus of Final Fantasy VII Remake is 100 gil. Oh, you just gain... Okay, you just gain some gil. It's like a little reward. actually say 100 gil then. How strange, but yeah. So that's a nice little hidden there.
Something at home or just need a bite
That's
to
good
eat?
if you like
Vending machines
need
can be
a
real
level up or
lifesavers.
something. You feel that you're struggling with the game. It's nice. It's like I guess it's nice because the next sequence fight is just non-stop fight. I think if I remember correctly. So if you need to.
Remind me, there's no better way to do. Okay.
Oh gosh, I was meant
Let's
to press
go over
no.
the plan one last time.
I mean, I should be fine, right?
You start things off by
I don't
cutting
die in
loose
video
where
games
everyone
ever.
can see you.
And us?
We're the backup. First, we climb high enough to get a vantage point, then we go to town on them.
Yeah, how's it going, RJP? And then they put the well scene in, so it's not in its conventional place either.
Heya.
Because really, this should be
So,
when we first met Tifa.
what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar.
Yeah, how I sound on cloud, and my voice is breaking right away.
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look
Oh, they
for
couldn't
work.
leave it out.
I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The Great War hero, huh?
She also doesn't
Isn't
seem
it
ridiculously
pretty hard
much
to
taller
become a
than him,
soldier?
like they did in the original.
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
He's
Guess
still got
not.
this cool feel about him though.
Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
The song, by the way.
Just promise me one thing.
Again, another song's
When we're
only
older,
this is the only time that
and
it's
you're a
used.
famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
Look at the sky. It looks so cool and clear. We're gonna see all that in Rebirth. Look at the sky, dude. Like, if they do like a day and night thing, like in the game, and you get to look up and see the sky with that Midgar, it's gonna look so good, right? The clear sky reminds him of that, because you don't see much in Midgar, because even then it's all like air pollution. When you're away from Midgar, you're gonna see clear skies.
second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference.
Now he's reminded he cares
But
and he
not like
wants
this.
to protect Tifa. This
I
is the way to
just-
do it.
I feel trapped.
It's like he's trying to fight and remind himself of who he is. Because he actually only remembers it then. They forget all about it otherwise. Because obviously there's a lot
That's
happening.
the signal!
All according to plan.
Let's go.
Do 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 do. Hold up. I really like the use of that song there. Have I got thunder in? No. I don't care about assessing this run. I really don't. Right. Wait. I know Barrett's not in my pie, but bro, are you kidding me? He kept it. Maybe this is the only time in the game where he actually keeps the material and you can't access it. Normally they don't do that. Oh. Guess we're running in Zola unless.
Yeah!
I could always buy one. I'll be fine, I don't care. What am I, a baby? Now this fight sequence is a lot of fun, actually. All of it, even down to the characterization of Biggs and Wedge. Like,
I don't see any intruders.
Cloud's voice in his little flashlight then.
Maybe they went
Here
home.
I am. It's
Hey, over there.
You one day.
Target sight.
Question is, who thought to go hard? Was it really Jesse?
Give up?
Kill the bastard!
Yo, heroes! How's it going?
Spotted more intruders! Send backup!
I can unpause everything for a minute. Ironic tune going on. Thank you for the 100. Hope you're doing well today. Yo, and a new badge as well. Nice. Enjoy your Kingdom Raid. What up, boys?
They're headed this way! What the hell are the others doing?
Unauthorized entry in 76 Annex. All units, proceed to location and secure. Unauthorized entry in 76 Annex. Unauthorized entry in 76 Annex.
Damn, he got cut.
Hostile numbers confirmed.
Got fire too, let's go. Now, a really cool thing about spells here. So Fire and Firaga, for example, actually take longer to charge up, but do more damage, do more AoE. But even at end game, base level fire can be really useful and better to fire off than just trying to use Firaga. Yeah, I really enjoy this part of the game as well. So you can switch to this, and whilst it'll take longer to charge, so you're risking getting hit. It does a lot more damage, but it does better AoE. I think I used second level 2 more than level 3 overall. So it still makes level 1 magic relevant all the way throughout the game.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
You ain't got the plat yet?
More time and I got you.
Yeah, I love that. I love the fact that it opens up your playstyle as well.
Get ready.
I'll show you.
Burn.
Go on, Biggs.
Still in it.
Don't let him escape!
The grenaders are really dangerous as well. Don't underestimate them. On hard mode. When I say don't underestimate, in hard mode, some of these enemies are really dangerous.
Here we go. I got your number.
Easy.
Let's do this.
Oh, nice. I heard it. Hold on. I haven't looked. Yo, RJP with the free gifted subs, and we're off on a hype train as well. Thank you so much, dude. Legend. Had to get in a new badge. Thank you so much for all your gifted subs, man. I appreciate it. For the 25 gifted subs to the channel as well. You madman. Thank you. Here come the doggos.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Yeah, so you can max out all your equipment and magic and still have a challenge in hard mode, which I like. This is such a funny scene. It's like a cartoon, man. Holy, what is going on? You guys are distracting me. Do it on purpose. Yo, limit him with a gifted sub as well to Mushy Bot. Oh my god, the Mushy Bot.
No more running.
No more playing.
Limits don't carry across, so let's get rid of it now.
Don't eat me! Please don't eat me!
You did this on purpose, I can tell. Thank you so much for the gifted update.
Let's try that again.
Breathe. It's a bad idea.
Think I ran off the pizza.
Hell of a show, man.
Isn't first rate only unlockable after being one of the hardest things in the
I'm
game?
glad someone's enjoying
I can't
themselves.
Oh no, there's something that gives you instant limit break, isn't there? Like that. The after you've done the really hard music.
Of course they store mechs here.
Of course. He's like, of course.
You ready?
Hell yeah.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
Like, who needs thunder when I got you? The summon gauge. Oh, this is when we start. They want you to use summon because actually officially is the first when you unlock summon, right? Which we'll talk about just now. Let me just use an ether.
Let's go.
So the summon gauge in this game is so weird because it only randomly shows up. But there's some fights it won't show up. Now some of it is arena based, so you can't unlock it in every arena, which makes sense. Especially if the arena's too small.
Allow me.
Wrong button. You need ATB for it, and any actions you use of summon, you need to actually have ATB to use it. But if your ATB is locked on your other character, it's actually pretty useful. Also, the summon animation is really good.
Have fun.
Or long fights. It shows up doing long fights, not just boss fights. How's it going, Alice? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Also, Ivory looks really cool.
Let's finish this.
And then no matter what, even if you don't use any of its abilities, should you choose not to, because it's got Crimson Dive, which is really good. It's like an instant dive.
So long.
He'll always fire Hellfire, which I'm trying to let activate.
Help me out of here, okay?
We might not be able to see it. Go on, I'm gonna let you activate it. Just waiting for Ivory to use Hellfire to show it off. Because I don't really use summons often anyways, I might as well allow it.
Wow, try at least.
There you go. The part that I tried to go to the beach today after 45 minutes out. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it rained here finally today as well.
See you soon.
Now that's what I call teamwork.